Thank you, Art. New this morning, tickets are on sale now for one of Oktoberfest's most beloved traditions, the Ladies' Luncheon. We're joined this morning by this year's featured speaker, comedian, and author, Lisa David Olson. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you so much. I swam through the fog to come and say hi.
I know. Okay, we're glad you could make it safely. So tell us about this tradition. What happens at the Ladies' Day Luncheon?
It's a fantastic event. It is sponsored. There's many sponsors. There is Bloody Marys. There's a fancy lunch. And there's myself, the speaker, as well as a great way to mingle with the family, the royal family, Oktoberfest people near and far, all gather just to wrap up the whole event of the week.
Okay, sounds like a great time.
So what's the atmosphere like? You've kind of put a little view of it. What do you think it's going to be like?
I think it's going to be a lot of EI, oh yeah, because there will be people in the fancy outfits, the dirndls, the lederhosen, and things like that. Other people are going to wear that dress. They don't know where else they could wear it, or the fancy suit. So it's going to be a party atmosphere during the day.
Okay. Okay, wow. So it is a little bit of a fancy event then. People get dressed up.
It can be, or show up in your flip-flops.
Wear what you want.
What the heck, just show up.
Okay, all right. Yeah, here's some video from years past. We see people there in some traditional German gear. And your program is called Untangle My Pretzel and How Do You Wash Lederhosen. What can we expect from that?
I am an interactive speaker, so I use my many years of improvisation through Heart of Lacrosse. So we have all kinds of comedy. I'm going to have a little bit of storytelling. I'm a prank enthusiast, and I am interactive, but my guarantee is I do not scare the introverts. So it will be interactive, fun. Participate at your level of comfort, but laughter is going to be at that luncheon.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can tell that already.
She's been cracking up with our producer all morning long.
Heck yeah.
Hey, how do you get tickets?
Just go to Oktoberfest USA, and you need to get those before September 22nd.
Okay, so that's approaching there. We've got some of the ticket information there. And we know it's a tradition, the Ladies' Luncheon is closing out Oktoberfest, but it's not just for women, right? Men are welcome to attend too?
We even let the boys in. You know, it's called Ladies' Day Luncheon because it's been put on by the Mrs. Oktoberfest. So that's the name of it. And so I think for a long time people thought it was only a girl thing. No, we want everyone to show up. You saw from that clip, it's a mix of everyone. So
yes, everyone
it's a great wrap up to Oktoberfest this year.
Yeah, I almost thought it was all ladies for a second too until we saw the clip. Yeah.
Good thing we're talking about it.
Yeah, you're glad the men are invited. So we saw some music in the clip as well. And what kind of food or other things can we expect from the event?
Since it's at the Cargill room at Waterfront, you know it's going to be wonderful food, and there's vendors there, so you can expect to do a little looking around, shopping kind of thing. And it's 11:30 to I think 1 or 1:30, so it is a great afternoon event. Awesome Monday, and everyone should be there.
Now, some of these events have little games or things that people can win, prizes, things like that. Do you guys have that as well?
I'm glad you said the word prizes. Yes, there's door prizes. So there's absolutely going to be things you can purchase, things you can win, and like I said, a very fancy lunch at the Waterfront Cargill room.
Okay, sounds great. And why would you encourage someone, you know, maybe who's been hearing about this for years, they haven't quite made it out, why would you encourage them to attend this year?
I love that question because it's community. Because people that we don't know, we could go there and leave with a new friend. And you know, for the longest time we couldn't be in person. We need to continue celebrating events in person because you never know how many events are going to be offered. And I think that this is a great time to go, and the weather's going to be perfect, right?
Sure, yeah.
Of course it'll be perfect. He's
heard it
working
here.
on it, right? He's got a couple more weeks to work on it.
Exactly.
All right, Lisa. Well, anything else you want to say before we go? We've got a couple more seconds left.
I just want you to go to oktoberfestusa.com, grab those tickets. We thank all the sponsors, and I can't wait to see the royal family on Monday the 29th.
Okay, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you both.
Of course, stay with us. We're back right after this.